we so fascinated by outer space? Is it because we never lost that nomadic spirit of adventure? Or because we hope to find others like ourselves who will be able to shine a light on all our unanswered questions? Or maybe it's just too hard to believe that we're the only intelligent life in the universe.
Report to Global Security Council G2X12, submitted by Joseph Thax. Project Starreach was a secret operation headed by visionary scientists who still carried the old torch. They were going to contact some aliens. They set up remote bases and sent signals out into the galaxy for months. Then, one day, someone out there got their message and sent a reply.
These are images of the alien vehicles which we salvaged from the base's emergency monitoring system. I should say what remains of it. As you can imagine, there isn't much left. The impact of the attack was so powerful you could even feel it here on the ocean floor. Of course, the irony is no one thought Project Starreach would succeed. When they actually contacted the Malorian Nebula, it was a great triumph.
Not much of one now.
Yeah, those aliens turned it into Project Wipeout. I wonder why they did it, though. Maybe they were confused, or they just might be hostile.
Yeah, or maybe their Super Bowl game was on when we contacted them. I hear aliens can be real touchy about stuff like that.
Fortunately, those bases had good early warning systems. In fact, we thought everyone had gotten away. Now we're not so sure. Here, take a look. I've been receiving transmissions on the Eagle interceptors coming directly from Kappa 5.
Huh? Someone could be in trouble down there. But what if it's the Vorak Doctor, you know, trying to trap us?
That's possible, but we'll have to go there and find out. And don't forget, the public has no knowledge of any of this. It'll have to be a stealth mission. No records, no reports. Got it?
Think of us as phantoms. Once we take off, we don't exist. If we find anything, we handle it on our own.
I know you thrive on this kind of thing, Hunter, but I don't want heroics, just results. Remember, you're Eagle Riders.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Joe, personnel report.
All Eagle Riders security checked and present.
Kelly, what's our system status?
All systems online and operational.
Nikki, perimeter status.
Perimeter cleared by Gateway City.
Ollie, what's our destination?
Course plotted and laid in for Kappa 5, Antarctica.
Eagle Riders, what's our mission?
To defend the global good.
Before getting attacked, the base on Kappa 5 had been contacted by a group of aliens who called themselves Malorians. Reports showed they were actually in the process of sharing information about their own solar system during their final transmission. Who knows how far out in space they were, or how close.
Hey guys, have I got some data for you?
Is that Otto? Ha! He needs a tune-up.
I programmed in a personality. Cool, huh?
Weather conditions, Arctic. Possibility of avalanches, ice storms, and frostbite. A veritable winter wonderland.
Kappa 5 was colder than a Vorak stare. With the wind chill factor, I'd say it was about minus infinity. We parked the Ultra Eagle in a nice snowdrift and went looking through what was left of the base. We had to find the source of those mysterious transmissions.
While the aliens are away, the rats will play.
Yeah, there's our answer. This is where those transmissions were coming from, all right.
Every time they jump up on that thing, it sends out a signal.
Which means we came here for nothing.
Nothing's for nothing. Trust me on this one, okay, kid?
Well, we're not gonna find any leads out here. Any clues they might have left are covered up by the snow and frost.
This is Dr. Keene. Dr. Keene for the Eagle Riders. Please come in, Hunter. I'm afraid I have some rough news to share with you.
Yeah, how rough?
We thought the aliens were interested in Kappa 5, but we were wrong. Another station was just attacked by the Vorak.
Where are they?
Near Siberia. I'll relay the coordinates to Otto and meet you there with my medical team. The director of the project sent out a distress signal. His name is Dr. Gold.
We're on our way there. Over. Shh. Easy now. Go. You ready?
Yeah.
Hit it! Vorak! Keep moving!
Right. Hey, you sleeping on the job? Bunch of lazy bones around here.
gold. Are you all right? Speak to me, Doctor.
He's just coming around.
He'll need treatment.
Hang in there, Doctor.
Yeah, I'm trying to, Keen.
Were they all Vorak?
Everyone. At first we thought it was the aliens we'd contacted, but...
Of course we should have known. Who else would be so brutal?
You think it was a coincidence that you made contact with that planet right before the Vorak attacked?
I'm afraid when it comes to Vorak, nothing's coincidental. Something about this project threatened them. I'm sure they were monitoring our base.
Why? It was pure science, not military.
You're wrong about that, Keen. We received military funding. They used our quark waves on neutron missiles to relay coded data.
What? Neutron missiles are advanced weapons. They can pack more megatons than any missile ever made. If the Vorak break those codes, we'll all be in tremendous jeopardy.
Right. And there's more. You see, for some months we've been receiving warnings from an unidentified source. Some scientist who seems to know everything there is about us and the Vorak.
Is that right? You mean he predicted this?
Uh-huh. He said the only one who could stop the Vorak was a pilot. He didn't say his name, but he said he was more than an ordinary human.
Melanox, trouble.
To contact new life forms, we were using negative quarks called negatrons. They essentially cancel out the positive quarks, see? This allowed us to leap instantly across vast space grids, but the Vorak intercepted them and turned them against us. They're very powerful. The memory of it is like a nightmare.
Joe, where are you going?
To look someone up. Professor Andro.
Vorak attack Team 12 to Combat Command. Do you copy? Repeat, do you copy?
Oh yeah, I scanned you all right, in high res.
Request permission to return to Mothership.
By all means, come right in.
What? You attacked Project Starreach? Wiped out all their bases? Without telling me?
Well, I was getting around to it. I wanted to surprise you, you know. You always like a good raid and all. Hey, wait till you hear the latest. The attack squad just returned with lots of real good news, no doubt.
Melanox, we had to abort the whole mission. The Eagle team caught us by surprise. It was hopeless.
What?
They apparently received some warnings from a mysterious source. We believe it may be the Professor.
And just which professor do you mean?
Andro, a mastermind who vanished years ago and you brought him back. Now why did you attack those bases?
Do you remember when we visited the Malorian Nebula and I asked you for a couple of days off? Well, I ran into some minor problems, which at the time I forgot to mention.
Tell me, what were these minor problems?
I blew up a few planets.
Fool. So you were afraid the Earthlings would tell the Malorians where you were?
It crossed my mind. Anyway, those bases bugged me, you know?
I don't know.
Did I mention when we blasted them we got some military reports? I'm trying to decode them now.
I've already decoded them. They contain data on the neutron missile system.
Well, that's promising, I must say.
Very. With that data, I can break into their computer system and launch their missiles by remote control.
Whoa!
All I have to do is launch 2 missiles from 2 different countries, then sit back and watch while they destroy each other!
All right, I can't wait.
My connection with the professor is hardly a secret anymore, although he remains an enigma. I guess anyone who's worked for the Vorak and then turns against them needs a little privacy. But Andro implanted a chip in me that lets me know where he is at all times, and vice versa.
It's like a homing device that only works for cyborgs, like me.
It's ironic that the technology keeping me alive started off as the building blocks for the Vorak androids who almost killed me. My superhuman abilities are no source of joy, however. They're only a source of isolation, and a constant reminder that I'm better equipped to stop the Vorak than anybody. I know Professor Andro saved my life for this very reason, as well as a few of his own. Sometimes I don't know who I'm working for anymore. The Global Security Council or the Professor.
The complete destruction of the Earth! I don't hardly need to lift a finger, because the Earthlings will do it for me.
All systems are go, Rack.
Clever.
All right, Melanox, we're about to play my favorite game. It's called Watch Them Fight. West fights East, East fights West, and in the end, there's nothing left. Sound like fun? Then watch the monitor. from the Western Hemisphere, and one from the Eastern Hemisphere. They will cross in midair and explode on contact. And that will be the beginning of the end of planet Earth!
This is impossible. That missile is moving into launch position. You must stop it immediately.
I can't, Commander. Someone or something has taken complete control of our power system.
That's it. It's launched. It's out of our hands now.
I never wanted to live to see this day. If those missiles reach their targets, then it's war. And once it starts, there'll be no stopping it.
They did it! Ah, Joe. Yes, I expected you'd return here eventually, but I wish it had been a little sooner. A couple hours to Armageddon isn't really the best time to prepare a battle plan, is it, Joe? The Vorak have taken control of all neutron attack forces. They've just launched a very dangerous assault. I knew the Vorak would do this eventually, so I've been working on a way to take stealth technology to a whole new level. I built a missile that's undetectable. It's the only way. It should allow us to sneak up on them. But it'll take exact timing, and a little luck won't hurt either.
I never count on luck, Professor. I'm not a gambler. But if you need a good flyer, I'm your guy.
Joe just vanished like a shadow in the fog. I hate to think about going on this mission without him.
We don't have time to look for him, Hunter. We must attempt to intercept those missiles. The future of this entire planet is hanging in the balance. You've got to deploy immediately.
All right, Doc, you say it, we do it. If we want to get there on time, this bird's gonna have to shake a tail feather. So let's break surface and get airborne. Yeah!
I need some quick calculations, Otto.
Think of me as a digital jet flash.
We need to know the precise spot where the paths of those two missiles will cross.
No jokes, this is serious now.
Coordinates are A, Gamma, Epsilon. Was that serious enough, Hunter?
Great. Now stabilize the thrust matrix at Mach 10.
Get ready now!
Go!
You've got it, Joe! She's all yours! I spent 6 years building that ship! Now it's all riding on your shoulders. You may not believe in luck, Joe, but I'm wishing it for you all the same. For your sake and for every last man and woman on Earth. Now I must close my secret base so that no one can ever find it. So that my inventions are safe and my discoveries can never fall into the wrong hands. I'd hoped to use this discovery to help Project Starreach contact new life forms. Instead, it'll be wasted in a senseless war.
That was this laptop's first time away from home, and he's hard driving down the information highway when he breaks down. What's the matter, says the end user. You got plenty of RAM, plenty of ROM. I know, he says, but I miss my motherboard. Now stop me if you know
Stop.
this one.
Lock onto that missile. It's dead ahead. You see it?
I do. And there's the other one.
Huh? Hey, what's that up ahead, Otto?
It seems to be a ship full of androids plus one life form wearing a pointy hat.
It's Mellanox.
You don't seem happy to see me, Hunter. Is it because you think I'm going to destroy your planet and there's nothing you can do about it? Well, you're right on both counts. Vorak ships deploy! But only fire if they fire first. Just kidding.
We're locked on those two missiles. Now we've got to bring them down. And we've got to do it quick.
First, we have to get these Vorak out of the way. So, let's do it.
Nice work. Now let's take out those missiles.
But the battle station's right in the way.
Right. We'll have to cut our way through it.
Okay.
trouble going forward with your plans. I can't imagine why. We're just simulating a little solar wind condition. What's the matter? Didn't you bring your tanning lotion?
It's clear sailing all the way, sir. Both missiles are on trajectory.
That's perfect. But why is it making that beeping sound?
I'm afraid there's another missile approaching, and it's manned.
Huh?
It's moving fast.
But that's impossible. Where did this manned missile come from? How did it get past our sensors? And who is the pilot?
Whoever it is, he's packing a warhead.
I thought we were the ones with the warheads. Can't you just make him go away?
Negative, Malinox. He's all over us.
It was time to finish this mission.
I'm getting out of here.
The neutron missiles, they changed course. They're heading straight towards each other. Hang on, everybody!
I really hate heroes, you know. I didn't invite a single hero and half a dozen show up. Oh, well.
What's our status, Otto?
A-OK. The Eagle's a tough bird, Hunter. Looks like the Vorak battle station's history. But who did it? That's a mystery.
That's right. And there's more mysteries, like how'd they make those missiles cross paths?
It was remote control.
Yeah, but how?
We've got lots of questions to answer when we get home.
Speaking of getting home, I got a nice cold root beer waiting for me in the fridge.
All right, take her on in, Ollie.
I'm there.
Roger.
Uh-huh. Gateway City, here we come.
Now, Mickey, about this new programming of yours for Otto, we need to talk.
So now you have your answers. This should explain my disappearance as well as how those missiles were destroyed. I know Dr. Keene warned against heroics, but I didn't have any choice. I was just doing my job, defending the global good. Even on my own, I'm still an Eagle Rider.